Good morning, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning in to another watch list video brought to you by Bybit. If you don't have a Bybit account, use the link in the description below and create an account, and you can enjoy some good little bonuses such as a deposit bonus or discounted trading fees, which is pretty good. So in today's video, we're just going to run through a watch list. It's a very similar watch list to what we had yesterday. Not much has changed except for some further selling off, but the 4-hour trends are still in play. So Bitcoin, let's have a look. So the Bitcoin daily, yeah, the trend's still there. The 4-hour was a bit average. We did see a pullback to this level that we were watching, but didn't really get any trading opportunities. The candle sort of blew out on the 4-hour. So the plan of attack from here for Bitcoin will be focusing on these lower time frames. I'm interested to see what happens around now on the 11 o'clock close. And yeah, I'll be focusing on these lower time frames. Good morning, Donna. Thanks for joining. So yeah, that will be my plan of attack. There's no trades there at the moment, unfortunately. But for anyone that did grab any trades yesterday on either the 2 or the 4-hour time frames, well done. You'd be sitting quite comfortably in profit right now. Let's have a look at Mana. So Mana was one that we're watching. We had a pullback, a really big candle in that cradle zone, a push through this support level. We can have a look lower, and we're just hoping to get that cyclicity in. The 30-minute doesn't look too bad. It's starting to cycle quite nicely, so a pullback into that cradle zone on Mana would be something to watch. It does pay to zoom out and just look to see if there's anything in the way of achieving your targets. It doesn't look like there will be. So yeah, Mana on the 30 is one to keep an eye on. Uni USDT is another one. The 4-hour trend is there. We had a nice pullback. Again, the candle was way too big to take as a cradle trade, but we've seen some continued selling off. These lower time frames is where it's at. The 30 starting to cycle, so the 1 hour and the 30 starting to cycle. So it is worth focusing on these lower time frames. Just depending on your trading plan is what you'll have your risk parameters set at. If I trade these lower time frames, I do like to have my risk lowered just a little bit, because you can get triggered in and triggered out quite quickly. So it always pays to sort of revisit your trading plan and assess your risk. So yeah, we've got some cyclicity coming in. Comp is another one. We've broken through this support level, which you're watching. So a pullback to that on the 4 would be something I would definitely watch out for. Failing that, yeah, go to these lower time frames. Look for those pullbacks. It doesn't look like the cycle is good on this one. So it's the 4-hour. If we get a pullback to that level, yeah, we want to know about it. It's much the same across this whole list. I did a full Bybit scan earlier this morning, and it didn't look like there was any setups immediately. So again, it's just a waiting game. I feel like we say that a lot. It's just a waiting game, waiting for pullbacks, which, that's what trading is, right? We're waiting for those perfect setups, or those trades that we really want to take. So the 4-hour, yeah, we've broken through this this support level. We've had a nice bearish close below that level. So we can go down these time frames and watch for cyclicity. We don't really have it. We get a lower low, lower high, lower low, pull back into there. Might consider that, but we'll see when the time comes. But failing that, yeah, a pullback to that level on the 4 could be something to keep an eye out for. AVE was another one. We've broken this support level. So yeah, pullback. Failing that, we can watch these lower time frames. What else we got? So yeah, this list, majority of them have broken their support levels, right? So there are a few in the full Bybit list that haven't quite broken through their support levels yet. So trading or shorting into those levels is a little bit more risky. So yeah, we'll be focusing on the ones that have broken the support level. So Algo was one of them. There was a trade here, 2-hour time frame, so we pulled back a little bit, shot past that cradle zone a little bit, but we were touching, so still valid in my eyes. and yeah, that's just plummeted since then. So that was a good trade if anyone did take that. Failing that, these lower time frames starting to cycle, but we just need that pullback. Atom, again, broken that support level, so waiting for pullbacks on that. Doge, another one, broken that support level. We do have a little bit of support through here. Looks like we are testing that right now, or pretty close to it. So if I was to take a lower time frame trade, that's something I'd consider, whether we get a 1-to-1 before that or not. And Link as well, another one that's broken support, waiting for pullbacks on these time frames, mainly the 4 hour, but we can, like I said before, we can watch these lower time frames. So I think our best course of action for today is practicing patience, waiting for nice clean pullbacks. If you did miss the trades that presented, I think they were last night, so late last night, don't FOMO, don't try and jump in and catch a short, because 9 times out of 10 the market turns and it will stop you out straight away. It just happens. Markets like this, they run in cycles. Everything runs in cycles, right? So this further selling off could be off the back of some news coming out of Russia and the Ukraine, the conflict there. But if we look at the Bitcoin chart on the weekly, this has been telling us for a long time that we're in a downtrend, right? That there's a lot of selling going on. We've just seen a pullback. So last week, everyone, saying the bulls are back and whatnot. It was a 2-week, just a 2-week period of a pullback really on this higher time frame. So selling, the selling's back. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't continue selling off and find support here around the $30,000. I'm open to it. I think it's a good mindset to have as a trader, that you read charts, you take profits on the way up. You have most of your capital sitting on the sidelines. So when markets tank like this, you can short the market, make some profit, but it always pays to go back through the charts of those tokens that you're hoping to collect at a really good price, and start doing some tech analysis. Just start charting those. Just start charting them and find good entry points around good support levels. And when the market does finally come down and enter you in, you've got a really good price. And when the market does take off again, you'll be sitting quite comfortably. That's my views for today. I think it's just a waiting game for now. Unless you're that way inclined, you can focus on these lower time frames, but that's not really my approach. I'm hoping for a pullback especially on the 2 and the 4 hour time frames. I think that's about it. If there's no further questions, perfect. It's just a quick video for today. There isn't too much to talk about. Like I said, we're just waiting for those pullbacks. So I will do another scan a little later today. Maybe just after lunch, I'll do a full market scan and rejig this watch list in case there's some that are really standing out. But if you're in the Slack group, I'll keep you updated. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.